What if I told you a newly discovered asteroid the size of a mansion is flying through space right now, and scientists say it could hit Earth in the year 2032? This isn't science fiction. It's real, and it's closer than you think. Today, we're diving into the story of asteroid 2024 YR4, a cosmic threat that shocked astronomers and reminded humanity just how vulnerable we really are. We live our lives assuming tomorrow will be just like today. But what if that fragile sense of normalcy could be shattered by something we never saw coming? Imagine looking up at the sky one night and knowing that somewhere out there, an asteroid is quietly making its way toward Earth. No warning sirens, no way to stop it, just a countdown we can't control. It's happened before. In 1908, a massive explosion tore through a remote forest in Siberia. Trees were flattened across 2,000 square kilometers, yet no impact crater was ever found. Most scientists agree it was likely an asteroid. Now in our modern world of satellites and global networks, we've discovered another space rock, 2024 YR4, and while it's not certain to hit us, its mere existence forces us to face a chilling truth. We're not as safe as we think. In this video, we'll uncover everything you need to know about asteroid 2024 YR4, how it was discovered, how big it actually is, and why one specific date in 2032 had scientists alarmed. We'll explore what could happen if it hit Earth, how close we really came to disaster, how we're tracking it now, and what humanity could do if a similar threat ever truly aimed for us. Asteroid 2024 YR4 was first identified in December 2024, using powerful sky survey telescopes scanning near-Earth space. At first, it was just another small object in a vast sea of space rocks. But its orbit caught attention quickly. Early calculations suggested that its path could intersect with Earth's, raising the possibility, however slim, of an impact within less than a decade. Designated a potentially hazardous asteroid, YR4 became the focus of intense observation. In just days, it went from obscure data point to headline maker, as astronomers scrambled to learn everything they could about its size, speed, and trajectory. Asteroid 2024 YR4 is estimated to be between 130 and 300 feet in diameter, comparable to a large mansion or even a city block. That might sound small on a cosmic scale, but don't let the size fool you. An object this big traveling at tens of thousands of kilometers per hour carries enough energy to rival several nuclear bombs. For reference, the Tunguska event in 1908, believed to be caused by a similar-sized asteroid or comet, flattened a forest area larger than the City of London. YR4's size puts it in the danger zone, not big enough to wipe out Earth, but absolutely big enough to destroy a city. Shortly after its discovery, orbital projections revealed a chilling possibility. On December 22, 2032, asteroid 2024 YR4 could pass close, very close, to Earth. At one point, scientists gave it a 2.3% chance of impact. That may not sound like much, but in astronomical terms, it's alarming. Any object with a probability over 1% is taken seriously. This potential collision date drove intense media coverage and forced space agencies to update their monitoring protocols. It was a reminder that even with modern technology, space can still surprise us, and we're often just one calculation away from crisis. If asteroid 2024 YR4 were to strike Earth, the damage would be catastrophic, especially if it hit near a populated area. The impact would unleash a blast energy measured in megatons, comparable to multiple nuclear detonations. Buildings would be leveled for miles. Fires would ignite instantly. Shockwaves could shatter glass and collapse structures far beyond ground zero. Even if it struck the ocean, tsunamis could follow. Debris launched into the atmosphere might block sunlight and temporarily alter global temperatures. We're not talking about extinction, but we are talking about devastation. Cities could be erased, economies destabilized, millions affected. Events like this remind us that even relatively small cosmic objects carry the power to reshape life on Earth in an instant. Fortunately, as more data came in, scientists were able to refine their models. With updated tracking, the odds of YR4 hitting Earth dropped dramatically, from 2.3% to just 0.0017%. It's still technically possible, but statistically negligible. The asteroid is now expected to pass at a safe distance, though it will still be monitored closely. This drop in probability didn't happen by luck. It was thanks to weeks of intense international collaboration, using radar imaging, orbital modeling, and deep sky observations to get precise readings. So while the panic has cooled, the wake-up call remains, and so does the asteroid. Asteroid detection has come a long way in recent years. Space agencies like NASA and ESA operate advanced tracking systems to monitor thousands of near-Earth objects in real time. Telescopes scan the skies every night, collecting data to predict orbital paths. When an object like 2024 YR4 is found, its trajectory is constantly updated using radar, infrared, and optical tracking. The goal? Spot threats early enough to act. Yet, 2024 YR4 is proof that we still miss things. And sometimes, we don't have decades of warning. Vigilance is key. The better we get at tracking, the more time we have to prepare. Stopping an asteroid sounds like science fiction, but it's becoming science fact. In 2022, NASA's DART mission deliberately crashed a spacecraft into an asteroid and successfully altered its path. It was the first real-world test of planetary defense. If YR4 had been on a direct collision course, a mission like DART, launched early enough, might have been able to deflect it. Other strategies include nuclear detonation nearby, using gravity tractors, or even laser nudging over time. We're still developing these technologies, but now we know we're not completely helpless. We just need time, coordination, and the will to act. Absolutely. Earth has been struck by extinction-level asteroids before. The most famous? The Chicxulub impactor, about 6 miles wide, that wiped out the dinosaurs 66 million years ago. Today, we know of most large asteroids that could cause similar destruction. But smaller ones, like YR4, still slip through the net. If one even a few hundred meters wide hit near a major city, the loss of life could be in the millions. Infrastructure, agriculture, and even global climate could be affected. The truth is, it's not just about if, it's about when. Preparedness isn't optional, it's a requirement for survival on a cosmic scale. In the vast timeline of the universe, humanity is still very new. And yet, here we are, watching the stars, tracking threats, learning how to protect ourselves. The story of asteroid 2024 YR4 is more than just a close call. It's a mirror. It shows us how fragile we are, and how far we've come. Every time we point a telescope at the sky, we're not just looking for danger, we're reaching for understanding. And in that knowledge there's power, not just to survive, but to thrive. Because when we understand what could end us, we begin to understand what it means to live. To be aware is to be prepared. And in a universe filled with chaos, awareness may be the one thing that keeps us going. If you found this video eye-opening, and you want to explore more about the mysteries, dangers, and wonders of the universe, hit like, subscribe, and share this with someone who's ever stared at the night sky and wondered, what's really out there? Drop a comment below. What's your biggest space-related fear or fascination? We read everything, and your input helps shape what we explore next. The universe is vast, beautiful, and unpredictable. Every asteroid, every star, every unexplained anomaly, it all reminds us of how much there is left to learn. Asteroid 2024 YR4 won't end the world, but it gave us a glimpse into how quickly things could change, and how important it is to keep watching, keep asking, keep reaching. Because space isn't just a backdrop, it's a story, and we are part of it. We may be small, but our curiosity is limitless, and in that search for knowledge lies our greatest strength. This is just one chapter in a much bigger story. So keep your eyes on the sky, because the next big discovery might already be on its way, and we'll be right here, ready to explore it with you.